In what follows, I will read the poem "She Dwelt Among the Untrodden Ways," written by William Wordsworth, and then offer an interpretation, both a literal and a figurative one, of what I think the poem means. And I think that the poem has to do with love, an uncommon love, a courageous love, perhaps love between a woman and another woman. More on that after the reading. She Dwelt Among the Untrodden Ways by William Wordsworth. She dwelt among the untrodden ways, beside the springs of water, a maid whom there were none to praise, and very few to laud, a violet by a mossy stone, half hidden from the eye, fair as a star, only one is shining in the sky. She lived unknown, and few could know when Lucy ceased to be, but she is in her grave, and oh, the difference to me. On the literal meaning of the poem, it could be about a man in love with a woman. However, it may very well be a woman in love with a woman. Take the line, very few to love. This would be if she loved a woman. Or how about none to praise, for in the time of Wordsworth, homosexuality was not nearly as acceptable as it is today, which is to say that it was not accepted in the least. Perhaps then Wordsworth is not the speaker. Perhaps the woman in love with Lucy is the speaker. Maybe Wordsworth chose to write this because he had a feeling like this, one that must be kept secret. Figuratively, if we accept my literal interpretation, it could be speaking of the acceptance of love. That is, love does not have boundaries, it is not normal. It does not exist only between a beautiful man and a beautiful woman of the same race, religion, etc. What's more, it does not exist only between men and women. Love knows no bounds. On the same note, it could speak of the courage of love as well, as it takes courage to love someone despite the relationship being contrary to what is common and accepted. Lastly, I want to include a tip for how to read it, and any poem, honestly. When I read it for this video, I imagined that I was the lover of Lucy. I tried to make myself feel as though I had lost her, and this gave the poem more life. There it is. I have taken the poem to be a statement about love. The poem tells me that love is not limited to exist only between certain people, but that it can exist between anyone. Also, it tells me that love is bold, that it is courageous, as it pursues relationships that may go against common thoughts, and therefore runs the risk of being attacked by those who hold those thoughts. This is a very important statement that I think many need to hear. Love must thrive.